So what in the heck's going on today? Since I don't have use of an oven, I've got this, which is basically a hot plate upside down. Air fryer, okay. And I am doing 3 little crusts. Oops. Alright. We'll get through this. It'll be a while. It'll take a little while, but when your hot tummy wants something, you gotta try to appease it. And then over here, let's see if I can pause the music. I've got 20s and 30s music on. My jam right today. Okay. This shelf of the cat tree, the old one, was wobbling and he couldn't really jump on it right. So I put this one up and I put wooden supports this time. So this is a jumping spot to get up to the top. I put some glue on. You're supposed to let it sit for 10 minutes and then stick it together. And then it's like one of those foam bath mats from 99-cent store, which they're closing, but I'm sure you can get them at some other dollar store. This will go on the top. It'll go in, and then I'll sew the top to the bottom rug around the edges, and he'll have his little cat tree back. And then I have a lot to clean up for sure. What do we have here? We have cat mint or catnip. It's starting to grow. It does smell minty too. And then this one, I guess he's not going to grow. He started to grow with an apple tree, but then my calathea is doing okay. And then outside, I trimmed the rosemary bush. Last year when I planted it, it was only about a foot tall. Now it's like 3 feet tall. And then the lavender. And in the background, those green things are corn. And I just planted some apple seeds in a box out there. It's called multitasking. I'm going to spread this sauce out and then I'll put cheese on it. What I did was I flipped the thing over and browned it on the bottom and on the top. So now I'm going to put the stuff on the top with the cheese and I'll make my pizzas. Aha! He knows I'm doing something, but it's for you, sir. I've got the bottom part glued on, the bottom carpet. And when it dries, I'm going to put the top one on and then sew them together. And he will have a cool place to hang out and look out the window. Alright, let's check out some pizzas. Before, during, and after. I finished the shelf. The cat has not used it. It had a really shaggy kind of light blue carpet that was falling apart. This is different. This is green and it's padded. Maybe it's because it looks different. Maybe it doesn't smell right. Maybe it's too tough because the other one bent way down. But I don't know. He hasn't really taken to it yet. And then I bought some of this fringe to go around the bottom of the swivel chair, because when I raised it up you can now see the little round circular bar under here, and the fringe might hide it a little bit. Okay, sorry it's late again as usual. The first part was yesterday, And then now I'm going to tell you what I did today, which is Friday. I did a bunch of shopping today. Got some food and stuff so I can prepare food for the rest of the week. And got a couple things to finish hobbies with. And I went to See's Candy, SEE''S. It's an upscale candy store. I think if you buy a piece of it, it's $2.50 a piece or something. I'm not sure. But you pick out the size of box you want, and then you pick out whatever ones you want to go in the box, or you just let them make up a box. They have made up boxes already. Some people aren't picky, but we are. So I picked out a small box, and there's 12 different ones in there. A couple of them are vanilla cream, and two or three of them are cherry cordials. I know she likes those. And there's one called a Bordeaux, which has kind of a light brown sugar creamy filling. That's the kind I like. And I got like a little toffee bar. There are two toffee bars or something that come together. I thought, well, if Spencer bugs her for something, she can just give him one of those. Came to about $20. Expensive, but it's very, very good. Very tasty. And you think you could eat a whole box? It's very rich. So, I got home, put that stuff away, was playing with Spencer for a little bit, and Ashley was outside with holding the baby. And he wants to talk so bad. He waves his arms around, and you can see his face. He wants to talk so bad. And then Spencer wanted up. He wanted to be held too. He weighs about 30 pounds, so he seems heavier than that, but so I was holding him, and we were looking at Sebastian and Ashley, and I said, Spencer, make Sebastian smile. So he looks over at Sebastian, and he goes, oh, hi, Sebastian. And then Sebastian goes, I said, see, you made him smile. I had my braids in at the time. And yesterday I had my hair back and he didn't recognize me. But today I had my braids and he smiled big time. That's a smiley kid when he wants to smile. He's getting cuter. I think he'll be a real handsome fella once he gets his real hair. Baby hair and then real hair. What else is there to say? Also this night, I went to rehearsal for the 39 steps. That's the one I'm working on. It's an outside venue. When I got there, I'm wearing this t-shirt. When I got there, I had braids and this t-shirt, and it was almost a little warm. As the evening wore on, I had to let my hair down, cover my shoulders with it, and hunker down into my shirt. It was cold, and I hadn't brought a jacket. Tomorrow, when I go tomorrow, I'm going to take a jacket and a sweater and everything else, and a hat, maybe. No mittens, but, This theater troupe that I'm involved with, it's called Redlands Theater Festival. That's the name of the troupe. It's a summer thing. It's an outdoors venue in this park, Prospect Park. They're doing Hot L Baltimore Trailer Park, which is a musical. 39 Steps, which is what I'm working on. That's a spy thriller. And then at the season finale, they're doing Into the Woods, which is a big whoop-de-doo. I get 2 comp tickets and I'm going to give them for Ashley and her sister, for any of the performances, not just the one I'm working on. So if they want to see Into the Woods, they can. I just have to figure out, we have to figure out what night day or night that they want to go, what would be possible, and then I'll get the tickets for them. And because I'm in the troupe, I get to go to all of them, to watch any of them. I don't know. I might go to them. Into the Woods, I might go to, I don't know. Trailer Park, I am not interested in country music nor trailer trash, and it's 2 hours of 3 broads on stage. I don't know about that. And Hot L Baltimore, not really my cup of tea either. I read through the play and I watched it on YouTube, when someone else did it. I was like, But the 39 Steps is a great Alfred Hitchcock movie. The play is adapted from the movie, I believe. And this director's doing a bizarre job with it. There's 2 guys that are called clowns. I don't know if they're going to be dressed up weird or what. I have no idea. But it's supposedly like an acting troupe moves into town with their wagon of goods and they put on a show. I don't like her interpretation of it. I think they're bastardizing it too badly. You need a good thriller once in a while. And to make it a farce is not right. And that's what she's doing with it. Disappointed. It's like my ADHD-ness or autism or whatever it is kicking in going, oh, why is she doing that? Oh. And the main character is young and average looking. She's not gorgeous or anything. And she better learn to project, because she's got a little thin voice. She'd never make it on a farm where you gotta yell across the field. She'd never make it. She better learn to project by the time the show comes on. Talking this loud, it sounds like it's hurting her throat. I'm like, oh my God. And also, there's the one guy in the play. He gets in trouble because he finds out about something. So a lot of Alfred Hitchcock stuff is people getting into a situation that they really didn't mean to or want to. It just happened to be in that situation. This is a British thing, and in the late 30s, supposedly, like 1937. And the guy has a pipe, and then part of the play, he sticks it in the girl's back, the stem part that goes in your mouth. He puts it in her back, and he tells her it's a gun, but it's a pipe that you smoke with, tobacco. And I said, have anyone got a pipe for you yet? And he says, no. So I'm taking this 2x4, and I'm going to carve it up. I'll try to do it tomorrow morning. Oops. So, if they find out I know how to make stuff, maybe they'll have a better feeling towards me. I don't know. They were pretty kind to me. It's just that any suggestions, they don't want to even hear. I'm like, okay. And I said, what year is this now? Because they're talking about this girl climbing over stuff. And she said, depends on what you're wearing. And I said, I wanted to know what kind of clothing. And she says, it can be anything. That someone suggested 1937 in the introduction of the play or whatever, but it could be anything. And I'm thinking, oh, God. You're probably into performance art, too, weird shit like Andy Kaufman. I cannot deal with that. My ADHD, autism, whatever you want to call it, is going, Oh, because it's not. Oh my God, I don't know. But I found out I do get 2 complimentary tickets to any of the shows for someone else, like my daughter-in-law Ashley and her sister Kim. And I thought it was just to the show I'm working on. It can be to any of the shows. So I'm going to show them the schedule, and they get to choose. They're also doing Trailer Park, which is a musical about 3 women that live in a trailer park, a lot of country type music. Then they're doing Hot L Baltimore, which is about Hotel Baltimore, and it's kind of a slummy place and kind of crappy people that live there. And then there's Into the Woods, Stephen Sondheim musical, take off on fairy tales and stuff. That seems to be a big deal. Everyone's doing it. So I'll, that she and her sister would probably like to see that, probably. Don't know. But going back tomorrow night, and hopefully I'll have that carved pipe, and I got lots of stuff to do. I always do. I always overdo it. Hey, why not multitask to your limit? Anyway, it's almost midnight, and by the time this comes up, it's going to be Saturday morning. So, I already drank my coffee for night. Gonna watch 1 or 2 videos and then call it a day. It's a day. Oh, I don't know where the cat is. He's hiding, I guess. Oh, he's a very spoiled boy. We have a set schedule, pretty much. There are times when he likes to sit on my lap and times when he wants to eat. And those are the times he expects to eat. So, I can't think of anything else to say. I ordered some little tiny, some tin pans that will fit inside my food air fryer, whatever. And I ordered a new belt for Brian for his birthday on Tuesday. He has a belt that is splitting. The filling part is splitting from the outside part, and it just hangs down in the back like a tail. It's way too big around for him. So I ordered him a new belt that should come on Tuesday, or before, but probably Tuesday. I ordered, let's see, those pans. I ordered a instant read thermometer, one you can hold up to someone's forehead and not even touch it, but get near it, and it'll say if you have a fever or not. And its color, it'll light up color, like, okay, fever, like that. And I ordered a little plaque. I think it's acrylic, but it's like a little glass plaque with Ashley's name on it. And her birthday's in August, so I'll put that aside and give it to her for her birthday. But yeah, there's always a lot of stuff. I just, I'm too freaking lazy. I'm tired a lot. And then I overdid it a few days ago in the gym, and man, I'm an idiot. Gotta take it easy every day. A little at a time. A little bit at a time. More often. Yep, it's like when you first get back into exercising. 2-pound weight. Not a 10-pound or a 15-pound or a 40-pound. A 2-pound. But just do a whole lot of lifting. Instead of 10 times at 50 pounds, you do 50 times at 2 pounds. You gotta be careful. As you age, just maintain yourself. You don't have to overdo it. I guess I tried to overdo it, and I did. So, Spencer's invited to some little birthday party tomorrow. So I'll have some time where I can use my saw or whatever, and I won't have a little boy coming around going, "What you doing?" Either that or I'll wait till next week when he's in school to do the saw stuff. Oh well. Almost midnight. Bewitching hour where I turn back into a carrot. Yeah. Oh, one of the guys in the theater, he's one of the clowns in this play. Very handsome. Oh, God, he is so cute. He's 39, 38? 38. And his name's Giuseppe. And yes, he is Italian heritage. His mom's Mexican and his dad was born in Brooklyn, and his grandparents were born in Sicily, and they moved over to the U.S. and to Brooklyn. And then his father came out to California and married a Mexican girl, and he is gorgeous. Oh, besides the age difference, he's gay. All these gorgeous guys are gay. He is so gorgeous. I said, "Do you speak Italian?" And he says, "No, but I'd like to. And I said, "I can teach you. Because you speak Italian." I said, "Yeah, a little bit, yeah." So we went over a few words that he knows, but they're all swear words. And I said, "How about this one?" And I said something. And he goes, "Yeah, I heard that at home a lot." And I said, "Well, if you want to learn some stuff, I'll teach you. Easy stuff, like where's the bathroom, or, no thank you, or please, thank you. Easy stuff. Maybe something his nonna and nonna and nono, his grandma and grandpa might like to hear." I said, difference of Sicilian and Italian is Sicilian is just a little different. A Sicilian would say it's totally different. But it's enough like Italian that you can understand most of it. It's got a lot of Greek and Arabic influence. So instead of bello, it's bedu. Here I am off on another tangent. A two-wheel tangent? Yeah. Tangerine. Do. No. Okay. God, Shirley. That's how my mind works. It jumps all around. Now, that's why I can read Kurt Vonnegut Jr. books. Because when he writes, he jumps all around. Like Schlachthof 5, Slaughterhouse-5. It jumps from the future to the past, and even to now, to even the future when he's on Trafalmador. See, I just a useless font of useless information and weird shit. Yeah, she's weird shit, man. Yeah, I'm weird shit. I better end it here because the longer these things get, 1, people don't want to hear it. 2, it takes for freaking ever to upload. Maybe I can film some of the rehearsal or something. I don't think they'd mind that. Just a little bit. So, we'll try. Got some food prep and a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow. Already got my list made out. Will I do it? So we shall see. Upward and onward.